Morning everybody, welcome back to Use a Personal Trainer. We're back today with some chair-based exercises for those of you that might be interested. I hope you're all keeping well. I hope you're all as pleased as me to hope that perhaps this epidemic may have eventually be subsiding somewhat with the vaccine underway. So let's all hope and keep his legs and fingers crossed and keep safe and well until such point as they can roll it out and we can get back to hopefully normality. In the meantime, obviously during lockdown, me and my son, I've been doing some exercises. I've been doing the chair-based ones. He's been doing some alternatives for those of you that obviously are a bit more active. So obviously because I'm a little bit later in life myself, I tend to do the chair-based ones, although I am qualified. So today I just want to do a little chat initially and introduce something to the ballpark, so to speak, that people might be interested in doing themselves while we're doing the chair-based exercise. So I just wanted to introduce these bands. Basically, just a large piece of rubber. This isn't a branded one, but it's quite long, as you can see. It probably comes about folded in half. It probably comes just over my waist area when I'm standing. You can use these as a form of resistance, and different colours do come in different strength slash resistance, I suppose you'd say. But you know, check out which one you think might be suitable for you. I'll do a few demonstrations with these today during the exercises, but you can do without just the same. But I thought if somebody fancies making things a little bit more trickier for themselves and wants a little bit of resistance, you can give it a go. So what I tend to do with this is I tend to fold it in half, and then I thread it through my legs whilst I'm seated, and I hold it as if you're holding a dumbbell. So with your fist up, and you can do your arm repetitions with them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Obviously, if you don't want to purchase these, or you're on a low budget, or you know, money's a little tight at the moment, you could use a bottle of water in each hand, a tin of beans in each hand, you know. But I'm just, you know, trying to show different things and different ways of doing it, just to make it more interesting for you, you know. So the way we can do it is we can put it round his back, and we can do like punching forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. You can also go to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As I say, you know, you can do it without the band, just the same. So hopefully you'll still join in, even if you don't have one or you don't wish to purchase one. As I say, you know, when I've had a bit of resistance, grab a bottle of water in each hand. Make sure it's of equal weight. So 2 tins of beans, you know. If you would like to add even more resistance, what you could do is you could get a water bowl, you could fill it with rice, two of them, fill them with rice, or one large one, and alternate between the hands. We could also put some sand or even soil, come to that, into it, you know, whichever you like, you know. They don't have to cost the earth, these resistance things, you know. And at the end of the day, when you go to the gyms and stuff like that, a lot of the weights, although they're plastic, a lot of them internally are over concrete, sand, rice, you know, metal beads, etc. So, you know, it's all the same thing really. It's just that you can't see what's inside them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it singular. I'm going to hook it under my feet, and I'm going to pull forward as if I'm doing a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, well you can do a single arm row by doubling it up, making more resistance and pulling it forward with both hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these bands are very inexpensive. The likes of eBay, they come in lots of different colours, as I say, and different lengths. Try and get a reasonable length one if you can. Some of them are a bit deceiving, and when they come, they're dead small. So make sure you check the sizes on it. I would advise you try and get it from a UK supplier. They tend to be more accurate on their sizing. Not that I'm biased or anything about buying from abroad at all, but it just means that you're more likely to get them. But you can also get them, you know, like a singular entwined rope as well, and they sometimes have encased handles on the end. Exactly the same thing. Do the same exercise with them, so that might be another alternative. I don't know. I think most of these things come in under £5. I think you can get a whole pack with a bag to keep everything in for around about £10 UK. So it might be slightly different depending where you're based, but hopefully, you know, to give you a few ideas what you can do. And you can actually go online, and there's loads and loads of guides on there with exercises you can do with them as well, you know. So if you're a little bit more active, you can put them over, for instance, the edge of a door like this, and you can have one hand on each and you can pull them down, you know. If you imagine that being over a door, one hand either side, and that gives you some chest exercises, arms, and you can put it under a door, and again you can raise it up. Imagine that being under a door, which is basically the same as hooking it under your foot. So you'd be doing this type of thing, which works the arms, back of the shoulders, a little bit of the chest. Okay, so that's going to be a few ideas anyway. And I'll put that to one side. I just wanted to introduce, for those that might be interested, to say they'll roll up in next to nothing. Take no ream up. It's not like, even if you've got a small property, you don't have to have lots of stuff lying around. You can fold it up, put it in the sock drawer. So anyway, we're going to carry on and do some without now. So we're just going to do some cross arms side to side torso twists. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. As I've been demonstrating, you've probably seen that I've been doing 10. I normally say 2 or 3 lots of 10, please, into what you feel comfortable with. But please remember, obviously, if you get any form of discomfort or pain that you feel is too much for you, you must restrain and seek medical advice, and before attempting them again. We always advise that anybody starting that's not exercised for a while passes it through their, you know, through their physio if they have one, or GP, or nurse if you have a district nurse or anything, before starting them, to make sure that it's safe to do so depending on your health conditions. Okay, so we're going to carry on. We're going to go up to the sky and back. 2, 3, do a double-handed. 4, 5. As I say, I'd like to do 10. I'm going to demonstrate because I've been showing you obviously the bands, which takes a bit more time, and we are restricted to the length of video we can upload. So, you know, we are restricted. We can come out to the sides. We can do the lift. As I say, doing these with a tin of beans or a bottle of water in each hand just gives you a bit more resistance. Or again, using one of the bands that I demonstrated only a few seconds ago, or a couple of minutes ago. Okay, and we can do these again, tin of beans, bottle of water, the band, whichever you prefer. And do some knee taps. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. And like I normally say, you know, these aren't particularly taxing. They're not going to make you Mr. Universe, but what they are going to do, hopefully, I tend to do mine in the morning to set me up for the day, but some people I know can be a bit stiff when they get out of bed. So it takes them a bit of a while to get up and about and feeling more like wanting to do something. But whichever time of the day you do it, just enjoy doing it. So, you know, you can increase it, you can do it quicker, you can do it slower, whichever you prefer. Okay. What we say is just take your time doing them. It's not a race. It's not like you got to say, I've got to get them done in 2-3 minutes or whatever. I don't do things like that. I tend to think, do them controlled and slowly, so you've got more resistance because you're not using a weight. Therefore, with a weight, it gives you that resistance. But if you can do it nice and slow and pull a bit of a squeeze on it, for instance, you know, so when we do these shadow boxing things, you know, like we say, kill the COVID, give it a punch on the nose, let's get rid of it. You know, I often say this just for a bit of fun, but that's just me, that's just my personality. But you know, a bit higher, punch the sky, punch the sky. Let's say a few of these just to demonstrate. There's lots of things you can do. You know, I'm going to do a few stretches now. Just put your hand just under the armpit there. Just pull a little bit. Stretch it out a little bit. There we go. There's lots of ways you can do this. You can do it this way. Hold an elbow. Put a little bit of tension on the elbow. And you'll feel it across the back of the shoulders, into the shoulder joint and across the chest. So the alternative way, stretching it out, put a little bit of tension there. We can stretch out, pull that tummy in, pull it in, breathe normally, but pull it in, target on that core, and just pull it out. And relax, and again, push up, relax, push up, hold the core, breathe normally, but focus on the core, and focus on those core muscles, pulling it in a little bit. There we go, because at the end of the day, your core and your back is what you keep you right, keeps you stable, keeps stability, helps with your balance as well. Okay. Just going to finish off with some people that can get up and about a little bit. We're just going to do some what we call assisted squats, which is having a chair behind you, hands out in front or the side, whichever you prefer. So we're just going to get out of the chair. We're going to wiggle it out a bit because we've been sitting down, just to get the circulation going. Shake the hands out and go down as far as just touching the chair and back up again. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Again, if you can do them, do them. If you find them a bit difficult, do some extras of the others. Okay, so again, 10 of those, and 2 or 3 lots of them if you feel up to it. And again, you know, just be careful on the knees, so don't go hell for leather, because that's going to put tension on your joints, especially if you're finding them a bit sore anyway. Just do them controlled, up and down, and do them to the point that you feel is appropriate. You know, as I say, but don't do it till you're in pain. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed having a bit of a different tweak on things today, and maybe consider the bands if you'd like to get them, and if you let me know, we can put some more exercises in with those. So leave comments if you feel that you'd like to, and if you decide to try the tin of beans, bottle of water scenarios, filling them up, use them as they are, again, give us some feedback, tell us how you're finding it. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.